Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of Kingdom, Chapter 866. Alright, let's get into it. We have Roboku here on the cover. The Kenzao War Northern Battlefield. Roboku's leadership casts a long shadow over the intensifying situation between the Osen army and the Shibaso army. The title is a double-edged sword. Okay, so Shibaso is coming up into the battle as of last chapter. Okay, Ken and Na. Alright, so. Alright, we've got. What does Na represent? Then we've got the Re banner. I'm like, wait. Oh, for Naraku. So I guess his first name is Raku? Okay. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Okay, battle plan, and then Shinso, Osen Army 3rd Division General, Naraku, Riju. They pulled it off. They're fighting the Shibaso army on even footing. So they are. Osen-sama certainly made the right decision to bolster the center with those two. That's not all of it, eh? The Shibaso army is holding back. What? And the ones holding back the most are the ones we're facing. Donsari's army, which is only our own Shinso army, is fighting with less than half strength. Well, holding back is a bit of an exaggeration, more like they're keeping something in reserve. But if that's the case, then the Shibaso army is making a huge mistake. By holding anything back, they'll let us push them back the entire 3 days. It's that kind of strategy. By retreating like that, they pull us further in, and then a huge armor. Why can't I say army? From Gian and Hongo comes in from the north and wipes us out with a single pincer maneuver. What are you saying? That's why they're not fighting full strength. You know the decisive battle is yet to come. As far as strategies go, it's too lofty, and the one who thought this up has got to be Roboku. So now we're getting into the cover bit that was going on. So yeah. Hazosen-sama, of course he's already noticed. That's why he placed me on the right. He knows I can adapt to any situation, even if the left is swallowed by that northern army. We can rebuild from the right. Riju is sharp too, but strongest at middle range. In large scale developments, I, Shinso, will dominate. But if that's the case, then if we keep fighting like this, we're just further falling into Roboku's trap. No, that's not necessarily true. You see, if the Northern Army doesn't arrive in time for the pincer, then the Shibaso army simply spends 3 days on the back foot, and even with their reserves, they'll have dug themselves too deep. It's a double-edged sword. Well, obviously, Roboku knew that from the get-go with this plan. Do you understand the outcome of this entire battlefield? And now we're focusing on Osen. Rest on the shoulders of the one who will face the northern army first. For better or worse, that's young Lord Ohan-sama. Okay, so Ohan is literally the spear tip in this battle. Northernmost battlefield. Gyokuho army versus Duke Reiju. He's back. How is it out there? Hansama, so glad you're safe. The center army is continuing to struggle. Kanjo keeps sending us messengers to complain. The left is holding their own and fighting well. Kanjo-sama, Hansama has returned to headquarters. Finally. I'm heading there too. Hold down this spot. Yes, sir. The army commander cannot leave headquarters on a whim to enter the fray. Not only does it delay orders for the entire army, but what do we do if you got taken out? I just went to help the uh, Akiken army on the right. I analyzed the situation, determined it wasn't dangerous, then send someone else. And on top of that, what's with this formation? It's bizarre. So Kanjo is like giving him the nth degree. No matter how you slice it, you've put way too many troops on the left side. And as expected, while most of the left has forces to spare and has become a flying column, it really has, the center and the right are barely staying alive. Especially Akiken. If he makes one mistake, they're all dead. Which is why, like I said, I went to help Akiken. Send reinforcements from the left. At any rate, this insane focus on the left is just too extreme. Send 10,000 troops from the left over to the right now, and 5,000 to the center. Denied. Are you hearing me, young master? As soon as I was assigned to the north, I sent out intelligence units. And it seems there are troops at Gian and Hongo far beyond our initial estimates. What? So he sent in spies, essentially. An army beyond our estimations? That's impossible. This war stretches from the south to the north. Just how many troops do you think the Zhao have deployed already? Outside of Kanton, there shouldn't be any forces left that's capable of surprising us. I also made them look into the general currently facing us. Duke Reiju, the mysterious general. I haven't heard even a whisper about this entire war. First Division General of the small state of Dai in northern Zhao. What? Dai? So there is a small nation. Interesting. Then the main force we're fighting against right now, they aren't even Zhao. They're Dai? Most certainly. I know Dai is an ally to Zhao, but to fight in another nation's war and to this extent, Raboku. I've also heard that in northern Zhao there are small mid-sized cities indistinguishable from the Xiongnu. You mean they'll fight too? If Dai is here, then it's not far-fetched. Full mobilization. Quite. In this battle, Raboku intends to fully crush the Ken army. So he's calling in favors, essentially, to allied smaller nations. If that's the case, then if Gan and Hongo have an even bigger army... Urgent report! Urgent report! From the north? What is it? The scouts to the north say the enemy, it's on the move. What? Location? Number? They're at the Shiba Plains, 2 mountains over. Shiba Plains? That close already? They just suddenly appeared from out of the woodlands. How many of them? This is still just the scouts' estimate, but anywhere from 50 to 60,000. Oh my god. How did you come out of the woodlands? What? 60,000? God damn it. An army that big in the blink of an eye is already at Shiba Plains? The main road should have been under watch. There must have been mountain paths we didn't know about. What do? Somehow we'll have to get in formation to meet them. Luckily, I already bolstered the left. What are you grinning at? That's not what I'm asking. I mean, how are we going to stop their 60,000 reinforcements? We only expect them to have 20,000. Be it 20,000 or 60,000, it makes no difference. We just have to stop them. Kanjo, I'm leaving the fight against Duke Reiju to you. For a minute, I thought he literally just hopped off the rock and then the horse just slams down. I will join the left army and give commands. Young master, this is the real fight. Neither of us will allow the other to die nor fail, Kanjo. All right. If either of us are alive by tonight, it'll be a miracle. I told you I won't forgive failure. Stay alive. Staying alive? Young master, good fortune be with you. Yes, and with you too. So, off to battle, Hongo. Okay, so we got Zhao flags, Zhao soldiers. This is the 60,000. Wait. Incan? Oh, we've seen him before. I remember this guy. Only vaguely, though. From Yang Castle. Report from our troops, or scouts. The Gyokuho has begun making formations to face us. Their numbers. They are awaiting us and bolstering the left with 30,000. Uh, However, they still have Duke Reiju's army to contend with, so in reality they can only spare 25,000. Crush them to dust. First, we eradicate the Gyokuho, and then we put down the Osun army once and for all. Yeah, you would hate Osun, wouldn't you? If I remember right, he was a little bit of a thorn in your side. Because, like, this seems like a personal vendetta. But I could be wrong and just don't remember right. But it would be funny if that's the case and I'm just being stupid. The poisonous fangs of the kin will be purged from China. Han-sama, we managed to get in formation in time. We can see the enemy. They're almost there. I heard there are 60,000 of them. Is that true? Yes, it's true. Gramps is freaking the F out. So it's 20,000 against 60,000 chilling, isn't it? And Kanjo was complaining about drawing the short straw. Then let's turn that into the winning ticket. Eh? Hansama? Oh, he found a rock to boast quite the rally cry, I guess. Hansama? Hansama! Listen here, Gyoko. The army before you is Raboku's trump card for winning this entire war. After they've broken through our lines, they'll make their way down south, and together with the Shibuso army, they will wipe out the Osun army. That is Raboku's secret plan. The enemy plans to overwhelm us with sheer numbers, but that will never work against the Gyokuho. Oh! We will stop the Zhao Northern's army, which means the Gyokuho will prove to be stronger than Raboku. Oh, Han-sama. Not a single soldier will make it south past us. Now then, let's show everyone here and now that the Gyokuho is the strongest Zhao. Or kin. Okay. So yes, stop the move that led to a checkmate. Alright, so we really just got a good rally cry from Ohan. This is probably one of the first major speeches he's given, I think. Moten, I think, has done a couple. Shin's done a few himself. But yeah, Ohan, I don't recall him having any, so this is like a big thing for him. So nice. Let me see. So he kind of foresaw what was going to happen. So he bolstered the left to be able to kind of cushion the spear, as it were. Kind of like when you put a bunch of tile blocks, for, a jujitsu or karate black belt to break. He's trying to cushion it with enough to where even if they do break through some, it will eventually wear them down. Now the whole thing with Hongo and Yan dropping in troops that, to be honest, was a little expected, I guess. Yan playing a major role in the last war with Zhao. So again, it comes into play this time. And, as they got closer to the north, where Yan is, it made sense that we would see them in action. at least in more of a note of action, because like actually having like a general from there who I'm pretty sure we saw, though I still don't remember if him and Ohan or Osen had like a thing going on, and that's why he was so passionate about destroying him. So that would be funny. Even if it's not, it's still funny. But yeah. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions, I guess. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. I've got a few other videos out today, so check those out. And, as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, bye.